or oppose the proposed mosque near Ground Zero?
That's an easy softball question. I'm going to tell you, our troops, the people who are the survivors of this, the people who were the children, the wives, the families of those who died on September the 11th, they're insulted, they should be insulted, by the President of the United States suggesting that he would support a mosque being built there by an imam, led by an imam, who called the United States an accessory to September the 11th right after that. And that's what we have here. It's wrong. It's wrong for him to do that. Now, it's not illegal. Freedom of religion and freedom of speech and everything else says, you know, they've got the right to do that. I don't know about the local law, the local ordinance or whatever, but they've got the right to do that. But it's wrong. And we're at war. We're at war today. I know it's sometimes hard to see because the enemy is Al-Qaeda. The enemy is this collection of those radical Islamists who want to kill us, who want to stop our way of life, who don't agree with us. That's not all Muslims. And all of us should recognize that fact. There are Muslims who are out there practicing Muslims that have mosques, and if they want to build it a mile away, 5 blocks away, 3 blocks away, go to it. I don't think any mosques should be built at the site of the World Trade Center in the September the 11th event, but I certainly don't think one that's headed up by an imam who has the track record he's got. He supports, by the way, Hamas. He supports a lot of organizations that are harmful to us, that are currently involved in supporting or committing terrorist acts against either us or our allies. And I know I'm going to give a foreign policy speech, and when you're running for governor, you can only tell what it is, but I was the chairman of the terrorism task force. I founded in the United States Congress years before September the 11th. I was at a freedom concert, Kennedy's freedom concert this Saturday night. I think we were over there in Orlando. And the neat thing about that was I saw Ollie North, who I know quite well, out in the hallway. The freedom concerts that Kennedy's doing are to raise money for the children of the wounded warriors, those who've been wounded or killed in the war in Afghanistan and Iraq. It's an insult to them too. It's an insult to all of us. I'm very proud of our military. I served, I have a son right now in active duty in the United States Army. He's a captain, and I'm really proud of all the men and women who served. But this is not smart. It also shows a sign of weakness to do this. So I took a long answer because I wanted to tell you a bit more than just about the mosque. And by the way, it does have a role in our interests as governor in the indirect sense that terrorism is a threat to us right here in Florida. And we need to be as prepared as we possibly can to try to prevent it and try to do whatever we have to do to respond to it. And that's a big part of the response of this next government, to be prepared for that. We are very vulnerable to what might come up from Latin America, from Hugo Chavez, who's allowed all these radicals to come into his country. I don't know how much you're following that, but that's a huge potential threat to us. He's a huge tyrant, bad guy, bad dude, as they say.